It's Halloween!
It is the one night of the year where anything goes.
Oh my gosh, this is Halloween night. This is cool.
And absolutely everything is taken to the extreme. All thanks to some remarkable people who just can't get enough Halloween.
Crazy, you say? What's abnormal about any of this?
There's nothing bare bones about it. This is Halloween pushed to new heights for a monstrously good time.
Have you ever seen such characters in your life?
Come along, if you dare, for an extreme Halloween. Boo! And welcome to Extreme Halloween. I'm Penn Holderness. Chances are you have one in your neighborhood. A house like this one in Erie, Colorado that's known for going completely over the top on Halloween. Well, we searched the country to find the most extreme Halloween enthusiasts who really push their homes to the limit. First up, we traveled to a neighborhood just outside of Hollywood, California, where a gang of animators and artists combines showbiz thrills with old-fashioned chills.
We are the crew of the Flying Banshee.
Have no fear, we've got a lot more tricks and treats to come, including singing pirates, some slap-happy witches, talking pumpkins.
Happy Halloween to you all.
I call this My Fair Lady Does Halloween.
Things are about to get a whole lot more extreme when Extreme Halloween continues. Hi, cute little fireman. You know, for kids, Halloween is all about the candy, but for us grown-ups, it's the costumes. And in Castle Pines, Colorado, we found a woman who hosts an elaborate Halloween party each year just so she and about 30 of her closest friends can dress up. Now, it's not exactly a black tie affair, but a black pointy hat is a must.
This is the day. This is what I wait all year for. This is my big blowout party.
Becky Cohen isn't expecting many trick-or-treaters. After all, her home is on a wooded lot at the end of a winding driveway barely visible from the street. Still, the joint will be jumping for Becky's 6th annual Halloween costume party.
Halloween is the only holiday where I feel like a kid. Everyone feels like a kid. It's just all out, as fun as you want to make it.
It's obvious Becky's fun begins with decorating. Her home has room for dozens, no, make that hundreds of devilishly delightful details.
I put our witch Hazel's head on here and draped some fabric. He's my favorite in this room. I just like the way he looks sitting at the piano. I like to scatter everything throughout the house so that no matter where you go, you'll see something unusual or clever or something that'll make you giggle or laugh.
Hey, I see you.
I add my famous green rubber slime to the toilet bowl. And that's my wonderful powder room.
Becky even sets the mood with her own invitations, which she designs herself, especially for her parties.
Gets people really excited about their costumes and thinking about what they're going to wear.
I call this My Fair Lady Does Halloween.
As the guests arrive, it's evident Becky's not the only witch at this party.
Halloween is busting out all over.
In fact, everyone's dressed as a witch.
I didn't recognize you with the dental work. Oh, you're losing your hat. I'm so impressed with the outfits that every year I'm blown away.
I'm a very, very sweet witch with warts on my nose. I'm a nasty witch.
I'm trying to be the ugliest one here, but I don't think I made it this year.
The costumes are the best I've ever seen. Everybody is over the top. Witchy woo! Clyde, this is Cheryl. Hi, Clyde. He likes you, Cheryl.
A Halloween party as extreme as this is worthy of extreme effort.
I just flew in. It was a long trip on my broomstick. I just flew in from Italy.
Everyone agrees this is the witchy event of the season.
This is the one party every year that I look so much forward to.
Her parties are absolutely to die for. No pun intended.
This is better than a Christmas party.
But as the witching hour approaches, it's time for Becky's guests to fly. But something tells me they'll be back next year.
Have you ever seen such characters in your life?
Happy Halloween!
How can you not have a party like this?
Don't run away until you've seen this.
So let's stalk on into the next room. Go all the way inside, please.
A Halloween home tour that's a monstrously good time. And later,
I am the great pumpkin, king of the pumpkin patch.
a look behind the scenes at the creation of an amazing talking pumpkin.
Every Halloween for me is an extreme Halloween.
You're watching Extreme Halloween.
Remember the TV shows The Munsters and The Addams Family? Both were about kooky families who lived in rambling old houses filled with spooky characters. Now you might think nobody really lives like that, but guess what? Somebody does. And let's just say their place is a real scream. Okay, this isn't the Shady Rest Hotel.
We're zombie-proofing the window.
Or even the Heartbreak Hotel.
Need to have plenty of boards up there to keep the zombies out, at least the ones who haven't paid to get in.
Nope. You're about to check in to the Horror Hotel. Despite the name and its ghoulish register of guests, the Horror Hotel isn't a hotel at all. It's actually the delightfully creepy home of David and Laura Lady in the otherwise charming town of Chatfield, Ohio.
It is pretty much like Halloween here, 365 days out of the year.
Except on leap year.
Oh. And except on Christmas.
Looking around, you might think this place is some kind of monster museum, and it is.
There are probably about 30 full-size figures here all the time.
And about 50 close to Halloween.
And then there's the heads. There's probably another 200 heads.
And while the ladies are no monsters, they do know a thing or two about them. They have a vast collection of monster movie memorabilia. And they make rubber monster masks for haunted houses and collectors.
Most everything happens back here except for the hair work, which Laura does upstairs because we have a special room which we refer to as the hair room.
The big advantage that I have over a hairdresser is that if I don't like the way it looks, I can rip it all off and start again.
It was the ladies' monstrous need for space that led them to convert this rambling 150-year-old hotel into their home.
The first real estate agents showed us charming little houses, even though we said we would like a big house.
We don't mean 3 bedrooms big, we mean big, big, high ceilings, nice, old, drafty, creepy, shadowy, big.
With so many rooms to display things, the ladies live among their monstrous collection every day of the year.
Crazy, you say? What's abnormal about any of this?
And each October, the ladies create new scenes in each of their rooms to open their home for some very extreme Halloween tours.
This is the laboratory. We have a new experiment underway to bring the perfect scarecrow to life.
Every room in the ladies' home takes on its own monstrous theme. In the dining room, Dracula is hosting a family reunion. In the library, a group of werewolves is playing poker. And in one of the guest rooms, a family of zombies is waiting for tomb service.
These zombies are okay because they paid for their room. We didn't zombie-proof against them. It's just the freeloaders, or of course, as some people call them, deadbeats.
But this Halloween haunt becomes even more extreme on October nights, when the ladies put on their Halloween best.
We're pretty much just ourselves.
Only more so.
Yeah.
And open their monstrous home for tours.
May I have your attention, please? I'd like to welcome you to Horror Hotel.
During the tours, David and Laura adopt a code of silence and instead let a skull named Boris do the talking.
So let's stalk on into the next room.
We change all the scenes every year. All the stories and the little script, all the monologue stuff is new every year. I know it's the only haunted attraction that a lot of parents let their kids go to. People really don't want to take their kids someplace where people are going to jump out and wave chainsaws and axes with them, so we're a little milder than that.
We can't help ourselves. We have to do this every year.
We thank you for visiting Horror Hotel, and we do hope you'll come see us again while you're still among the living. Good night, and good fright.
Coming up next, meet a woman who reigns supreme over Halloween.
My husband calls me the Halloween Queen. I kind of like it.
But first,
we're going to rotate this pumpkin around and we're going to stand it up on this end.
watch as a 700-pound pumpkin is transformed into a jack-o'-lantern unlike any you've seen before. Welcome back. So, when you carve your Halloween pumpkin, do you go with the traditional triangle nose or something a little more unusual? Well, there's a couple in Washington State that doesn't just carve pumpkins, they sculpt them. And they say the secret to creating an extreme jack-o'-lantern is to start with an extreme pumpkin. So, you want extreme? Look no further than the Puyallup Fairgrounds, where you'll find extreme rides, extreme candy, and best of all, extreme pumpkins.
Are you carving that one? Are you kidding me? Are you gonna do it?
Okay, maybe my pumpkins aren't 700 pounds, but I think they're still pretty unique. You know, Extreme Halloween is all about pushing pumpkins and everything else to the limit. But a haunt doesn't have to be scary to be spectacular. We met up with a woman who has come up with some very creative ways to make Halloween fun instead of frightening.
How did it start? This whole thing started because this is what my wife wanted to do.
Everybody else does Christmas. I wanted to do something different.
If it were up to me, I'd be happy just to eat the candy.
My husband calls me the Halloween Queen. I kind of like it.
Neighbors know that when tombstones start popping up on the Borix lawn in Charlotte, North Carolina, an extreme Halloween is soon to follow.
Last year, we had about 220 kids. We had an issue with traffic, crowd control, things like that, so we rearranged this year.
Beverly and her husband Walt start getting ready for Halloween about the time most people are buying Valentine's candy.
We started building props in February.
Even their grandkids are recruited to help out.
Here you go.
But make no mistake, it's Beverly who is the driving force behind this extreme Halloween.
When I was 7, I went to a haunted house, and I was terrified. And from that point on, I like Halloween, but I don't want to scare a kid.
Each year, Beverly creates an elaborate Halloween display, especially for the very youngest trick-or-treaters.
They are from the daycare center that I work at part-time, 2-year-olds to 5-year-olds.
For them, Beverly wants Halloween to be about fun rather than fright.
And I take pictures of things like this. I take them to work and I show the kids on my laptop and I ask them their opinion. Is this scary? What do you think about this? And if they think it's too scary, they'll tell me. I don't mind scary. I don't like gory. I don't want anything with blood and guts.
But Beverly's Halloween haunt isn't unique just because of its kid-friendly frights. It's also incredibly inexpensive.
We probably got about $500 or $600 in it.
Most of the materials Beverly uses, like the bamboo grating in her dungeon, can be found at a garden center or a hardware store.
This is pink insulation foam, and it comes in 1-inch or 2-inch sheets. We get what they call oops paint. It's when someone mixes the wrong color. You can pick it up for like $5 a gallon.
This year, Beverly wanted something that would move. So we looked around, did some research, and came up with a rising casket. We use a rotisserie motor on the inside.
I've turned into what I call Fred Sanford. I can run down the road and see somebody putting something out for the garbage, and I'll stop and look and see if there's anything useful I can use. Come on!
But as is true with most grandmothers, Beverly always finds her thriftiness pays off.
Okay, go check everything out. Let's go see everything.
Especially when she gets to watch young children experience their first real Halloween.
We've got some here that are 2 years old now, and this is probably the first time they've ever seen anything like this. And I hope they take away a good experience from it.
In this haunting yet friendly setting, an encounter with Dracula inspires a happy dance. The vampire knows who's boss.
Don't be mean to him now.
Wild dogs are easily tamed.
Is it a good doggy?
And stomachs rumble not from fear, but from candy.
All right, does everybody have a treat bag? Yeah, Abby.
And best of all, even an extreme Halloween for preschoolers wraps up before nap time.
Happy Halloween! Bye, everybody! My husband asked me to give him at least a month. No Halloween. Don't mention the word Halloween for at least a month, and then I'll start planning it again after that.
Still to come, an extreme illusion that'll leave you seeing spots.
And they're like, oh my gosh, the dots are alive. Woo!
We'll reveal the secrets of the amazing dot room next and later.
I think they're working.
A Halloween display so over the top, it's spread from the front lawn to the roof. One of the best things about Halloween is it's a chance to be someone or something you're not, like a fireman, a princess, or a vampire. But in Waynesville, Missouri, there's a woman who takes her Halloween transformation to the extreme. On almost any day of the year, Trish Morse is a mild-mannered lunch lady.
Today, right here, we're having lasagna, salad, grapes, and breadsticks.
But come Halloween night, watch out. For that's when Trish reveals her true colors as a witch.
We're having our special kitty cider right here. Come on, have a little try.
Trish is a witch, all right, but she's not the kind that might turn you into a nuke. She's actually a very good witch who serves up a special haunt for all of the kids in her school on Halloween night.
You come to my house, you're going to like this witch.
Each year on Halloween, Trish rushes home from the school cafeteria to put the finishing touches on her Halloween haunt.
When I get home from work, I'm flying. I'm just flying.
And with decorations filling her garage, her windows, her rooftop, and her front yard, Trish is definitely known for her extreme Halloweens.
She's always
every year making new stuff for Halloween.
I'm hoping when I plug it in, he's gonna start rocking. Oh, please tell me it's gonna work.
For her, all year long, she's making stuff.
Ha ha! Oh yeah.
Every year she gets more and more stuff.
Very excited. It's so cool when you plug something in and it works. Yes!
Trish takes great pride in building and wiring all of the major props herself, even the ones that are powered by motors.
Her arms are all connected to the pulleys and her head also. And as it spins, it's going to pull her up. I just got into motors. So we got a motor here and I got a motor behind those tombstones and a motor up there. I got walked through it with help from friends.
But one of Trish's most popular scares relies on illusion and imagination rather than motors or wires.
Okay, this is my dot room. This is a room that I made out of PVC pipe, bed sheets, and fluorescent paint.
The only moving parts in the dot room are kid-powered.
I have kids in here, 2 kids, and they're in the same exact painted outfits. They stand on the wall, and all of a sudden they'll just move really slow toward the kids. And they're like, oh my gosh, the dots are alive! Woo!
And this year, Trish is unveiling a brand new prop, which has no moving parts at all.
I made this myself, all myself. I cut it, I sanded it, I painted it. And tonight I want kids on this throne. If I have to grab them, put them up here myself, they're gonna be on my throne.
But it's not until the witching hour approaches that Trish creates her most incredible Halloween prop. Her alter ego, the cackling, green-faced witch.
This is what the kids remember. They always remember the Green Witch. This is the exciting part. Coming home, getting this outfit on, doing a total transformation from cook lady to witch lady. This is it, I want to cry. It's so exciting. Oh my gosh, this is Halloween night. This is cool. This is what I worked for so long.
Trish's dot room is a scream. Her rockin' skeleton doesn't miss a beat.
You see my eyes? You like them? Can you see them?
And her spider cider is a real treat. But the most popular attraction of the night is definitely the giant Halloween throne.
Oh my gosh, I've had kids all over the throne. All right, y'all look here, say cheese. We've been taking pictures of 6, 7 kids up there at a time. It's awesome. Look here, my little ladies. They're going to grow up remembering this house. When they have kids, their kids are going to ask them, you know, Mom, what'd you do on Halloween night? Well, there was this one house that we went to. That's going to be my house. That's going to be my house.
It's Extreme Halloween!
The Halloween lady. That's me.
There's still more Extreme Halloween to come, including a man so obsessed with spooky stuff, he's known as Mr. Halloween.
And she said, what? You got a pumpkin on your leg?
And then, a ghost story like no other, as told by a talking pumpkin.
This is always the coolest house to come to on Halloween.
Stay with us for the legend of the Flying Banshee. Here in Erie, Colorado, Halloween really gets pushed to the extreme. But even in a town called Erie, you don't generally see tombstones and pumpkins unless it's Halloween night. Not true in Cleveland, Ohio, where there's a man they call Mr. Halloween. You can't really do Halloween without the pumpkins, or the corn, or the scarecrow, or the hay, or the license plates, or the exploded pumpkin mad scientist lab coat. Okay, maybe you can do Halloween without all that stuff, but Chris Riddle can't.
Halloween. Yeah, I love Halloween.
Obsessive, enthusiastic, passionate. Halloween is my husband. This time of year, my husband becomes the pumpkin man.
Yvonne's not kidding. A look inside the Riddle household reveals why Chris is better known as Mr. Halloween.
Have a really nice Halloween.
Chris gathers Halloween collectibles the way trick-or-treaters collect candy.
This is a fabulous piece, and it's one of my first pieces that I actually ever purchased. And it's actually a pull toy that you would put candy in the back as a party favor. This is actually an electric light that was actually manufactured in 1908. People actually would take off their Christmas lights and put Halloween lights on their Christmas tree. One of my most favorite antiques is called a frying pan noisemaker. So you would know that someone was coming to your door. Way back in the 30s and the 40s, you know, you didn't get anything unless you did a trick.
Obviously, this could go on for a while, so riddle us this, Mr. Riddle. When exactly did this Halloween obsession start?
Halloween for me really started back when I was a small child.
Even as a kid, Chris was a different kind of cat. For him, Christmas was just another opportunity to get more Halloween stuff.
What I really wanted, even back then, was a haunted house game that I heard about. So, you know, for me, Halloween goes way back.
And now, as a grown-up, Mr. Halloween has the perfect job, designing Halloween cards.
Hope your Halloween doesn't bite.
And where does he get his ideas?
I used to put this type of lantern over an electric lamp, and of course then it would decorate the house for Halloween. I've kind of used the same kind of technology that was used way back in the 30s for lamps to create this type of a design. My wife always says to me, "When are you ever going to grow up?" And I said, "Oh, I'm never going to grow up."
For proof of that, his wife and the entire TV viewing audience need to look no further than Chris's leg.
And she said, "What? You got a pumpkin on your leg?"
So maybe Chris Riddle is a little extreme when it comes to his obsession with Halloween. But when you stop to think about it, what's wrong with that?
It's just a magical time of year, and for me, that time of year is every day. And so if I can make someone happy, someone smile, that's what Halloween's all about.
Oh, we are the crew of the Flying Banshee.
Okay, mateys, grab your pirate hats and get ready for the extreme finale. We'll have the legend of the Flying Banshee when we return. Welcome back. You know, there's nothing more fun on an extreme Halloween night than gathering in a dark corner to tell a few ghost stories. But in Branson, Missouri, there's a Halloween enthusiast who doesn't just tell a ghost story, he sets it to music on the rooftop of his home. So listen, if you dare, to the legend of the Flying Banshee.
Oh, we are the crew of the Flying Banshee. We sail through the skies, barely missing the trees. On a Halloween night, we plunder just right, and we take our loot back to our old Aunt Mimi.
I love my old Aunt Mimi.
Arr.
Meet the crew of the Flying Banshee. Captain Jack Lantern, his first mate Fickets, and the mastermind behind their movements and their song, musician Mike Cathcart.
I am the voice of Captain Jack.
Here in Branson, where show business is the only business, Mike is known for putting on quite a performance, both in the local theaters and on Halloween night.
Every Halloween for me is an extreme Halloween.
All right, boys, hoist her up.
This Halloween, Mike is even pushing the extreme to the extreme. His plan, to erect a flying ghost ship on his roof, complete with singing pirates. Just getting a pirate ship on the roof is an accomplishment by itself. But the most amazing part of Mike's Halloween display happens far from the rooftop in Mike's basement.
This is the Pumpkin King. He's the head of my pumpkin patch every year.
Using computers and remote control devices, Mike builds and programs all of his animated characters himself. He even records the voices.
When he's working on something, sweat is dropping from his forehead, and it's this, and for hours.
I am the Great Pumpkin, king of the pumpkin patch. I'm such a ham.
Halloween or not, being a ham comes naturally to Mike, who's part of a pretty famous showbiz family.
My mother's one of the Lennon sisters, Peggy Lennon.
Most people remember the Lennon sisters for their performances on The Lawrence Welk Show. But few people know the family also took Halloween to the extreme.
Every year, from the time I was a baby, these guys, my uncles, would set up a giant yard haunt display at my grandmother's house in Venice, California.
More than 30 years later, Mike's Uncle Bill is still lending his expertise to the family tradition.
Anybody can throw a skeleton down on the ground or prop it up against something. The trick is to sort of reanimate it, make it look like it's alive.
Of course, if you asked him about it, he'd probably tell you he invented Halloween, but that's just Uncle Bill. We are kindred spirits in a lot of ways.
But even with Uncle Bill on board, Mike is still daunted by the challenge of getting the singing pirates up on the roof.
Well, they're both actually out here. That's one good thing.
And wired for sound.
Avast! Lubbers and trick-or-treaters portside, me hearty.
Getting this thing on the roof is the dumbest, greatest idea.
Aye, aye, Captain Lantern.
I still don't know what's going to happen at nightfall, but we'll see what goes on. It's very extreme.
Treasure for all on Halloween night.
Well, I've awakened again, and so it must be that most glorious, mystical and magical of nights, Halloween.
All right, revelers, it's Halloween! Enjoy! 'Tis Halloween treasure for the flying banshee and her men.
It seems Captain Jack Lantern and his ghostly band of pirate crewmen from the Flying Banshee have selected this house to plunder of their treats and treasures.
The pirates have said from the roof that they are plundering trick-or-treats and that they don't mind sharing some of their catch with the trick-or-treaters so long as they don't wake up the guard that's there to watch the treasure. And of course, every time they go in and grab a handful,
Away from my treasure!
the guard, of course, wakes up.
But the showstopper is definitely the pirate song, which Mike wrote and recorded just for this night.
We sometimes drink whiskey, we sometimes drink ale, so we sometimes forget to hoist up the mainsail. And
The pirates have been going now for about an hour and a half, non-stop, not a hitch so far. How could you be any happier than to see people reacting that way to something you worked that hard on?
The pirate in me says me poppets have helped me out, savvy. So, happy Halloween, arg, me mateys, or lubbers, or something like that.
I'm the Great Pumpkin, and I endorse this message.
Man, you gotta love the Great Pumpkin. You know, Halloween is one of the best times of the year, no matter what you do. But it's definitely more fun when taken to the extreme. I'm Penn Holderness, wishing you an extremely happy Halloween.